Hi, Joe Mitchell, live tonight. And I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Joe Mitchell from ActivateYourGreatness.com. And this is one of my favorite things to do is to give you something that you can use, something that's powerful, and something that I hope that you will put into practice. And I try to do it in like 5 minutes or so. So just if you could pay a little bit of attention here, if you're loving this, or if you're here with me live, just send me a like or something so that I know that you're here. And so let's get started. This is all about mental movies. Mental movies, guys. How to use the power of your mind to create what you want in your life. And this is really exciting. I'm really, really excited. We'll do a little slideshow for you, and we're going to go through this like boom, boom, boom. But I'm telling you, this is going to be valuable 5 minutes for you, so pay attention, please. Even if you're doing something else, just pay attention to this, okay? And if you can look at the screen, that's even better, okay? Mental movies. Using mental movies to achieve your goals. So this is a very powerful technique, and if you use, I use it quite a bit, and if you use it, I guarantee you will see some differences. So what I want to do is just paint a picture for you, and a picture of the holidays, and you're eating a little bit more than you normally eat, and so you're getting a little bit heavy, and you're feeling like, man, I need to lose a few pounds, but you're not going to the gym or working out or anything that's going to help you to lose these few extra pounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how could you use mental movies over the holidays to boost your health, boost your self-confidence, and have a better time over the holidays. So, and I'm not even suggesting that you don't eat that stuff, okay? Me personally, I'm not really into a whole lot of the junk, but hey, if you love the junk, love it. So here we go. So mental movies. So the next thing is we all have something that we want to achieve. So most of the time we don't know how to go about achieving those goals, but the how is not so important. It's not as important as the what. So that's the first thing that we're going to need to do, okay? But when we do know how, we often give up, as in the case of going to exercise because you've been eating too much. Creating a mental movie can increase your chances of success, as it is a creative and simple way to program your mind, okay? So we're going to the movies. How about that? Saturday night, we're going to the movies. It sounds great to me, right? Beautiful. So let's go to the next thing. Mental movies are really what's a creative visualization technique. And I've studied NLP quite a bit, and I find that if you can see it in your mind and you can get into the picture, and that's what happens in NLP. We actually step in. Sometimes we step in, sometimes we step out. But in this case, we're stepping into the picture. And what we're going to do is we're going to reprogram our mind to want to do those push-ups, to want to do those sit-ups, and to want to achieve our goals. So the first thing what we want to do is decide on your goal. So you don't have to use this example that I've given you, okay? Because that's just something that I made up for the holidays. But decide on what you would like to achieve. And what I would suggest is make it small. Make it something that's relatively small for now. Something that you can get to relatively quickly. Not like make $1 million or something like that, but something that you can get to quickly. Something that maybe you wouldn't, it's not going to necessarily show up if you just let things happen. You've got to decide this is going to happen. Okay? So for me, this is like exercising on a regular, like every day to exercise, okay? So that's for me. But what is it for you, okay? And the whole idea here is to make it precise and write it down, okay? So figure that out. What do you want to achieve? Make it precise, write it down. Step 2, create a blueprint of the exact change you want. Okay, in my case, what I want to do is I want to exercise for 7 minutes a day at least. Okay, and as you see here on the slide, you want to use all your 5 senses. You want to describe it in the present tense. And my example, instead of a social situation, is describing this situation where what I'm doing is I'm putting on the 7-minute exercise video. I'm actually doing the squats. I'm seeing myself do the squats. I'm breathing heavier. So I'm really starting to use all of my senses in creating this blueprint. So then the question is, what is your blueprint? So there are 2 things that you can focus on. One is the process, and then the other is the result, the end result. So the end result might be for me is looking in the mirror and seeing that nice flat stomach and a little bit of chest action going on and feeling like, wow, this is really great. Or it could be is looking at a particular workout where I'm, don't feel like it, and then I say, I'm going to do it anyway. And I get there and I'm doing it and I push myself a little bit. So either way, either the end result or the process is all very, very good stuff to do. Now, number 3. Okay, once we have this idea of what we want to visualize, now we're going to relax. Okay, so this might be a good time for you, if you're able to get comfortable, close your eyes. And you might want to tense all your muscles. I mean, this is a great way to relax. There are a number of different ways that you can get into a deep state of relaxation. And one of them is using your muscles, using muscular tension and relaxation. And then the other one is the breath. So first one is you're just going to get comfortable and then just squeeze your muscles tight and release. Just ask to deeply relax as you're doing this. And then do it a couple of more times. Taking a deep breath and squeeze all your muscles and then release them. Just feel that relaxing. And then the second thing you want to do to relax is breathe in for 5 and out for 8. Doesn't have to be exact, but as best you can, breathe in for 5 and out for 8, and do that several times. And then finally, what you're going to be doing is playing your movie. So you take the mental movie that you created in your mind. For me, it's working out. And it's saying, oh, I don't have to, and then deciding that I'm going to. And visualize living in that goal. Feeling the emotions, I'm going to do this. Feeling the sights and the sounds. So just take a moment and close your eyes, feel that state of relaxation, and just visualize that mental movie that you've created in your mind. Visualize the feelings of being there in that moment. Beautiful. Feel how good it feels. And then if there's any other images, then you can also bring those to the party. Now you can open your eyes, and the whole idea here is to repeat these 2 steps, the relaxation and the movie, every day. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Even if you're not doing the actual thing, you want to keep playing your movie and playing your movie. And eventually, you're going to get to the point where it's going to be easy. and it's going to affect your behavior. Because what we're doing when we're visualizing like that, we're programming our mind again and again and again and again. And as we do that, it's much more easy for me to say, yeah, I'm going to exercise even though I don't feel like it. I'm going to do it because I've seen it in my mind 15 times. So there you have it, the mental movie technique. Please use it. Make it a part of your daily practice, even if it's just for a minute. It can be done in a minute. We've just proved it. So thanks so much for listening. I'd really appreciate it if you go to activateyourgreatness.com, even on Facebook here, or go on to activateyourgreatness.com on the web and sign up for my mailing list, my email list, of course. That'll be awesome. So thank you so much for listening. Joe Mitchell, Activate Your Greatness. Have a great night.